Hello and happy Monday. Welcome back to In the Know Finds. I'm Melanie and the beautiful Darlene will be joining us later. Today we are going to be talking about condoing, also to condo your life. For those of you who haven't had the pleasure of watching Tidying Up with Marie Kondo, we are bringing you something really special. Okay, by condoing your life, we mean today's products are going to really help keep you organized. You know, I have never folded shirts the same way again. Thanks to Marie Kondo. Okay guys, spring is around the corner. Thank goodness. It is time to start thinking about getting into good habits. Okay, now usually I hate cleaning out my apartment, especially my closet, but I'm gonna follow through with this year. I'm putting myself on record. Clip this, y'all. All right, these products are ideal for all sorts of living situations. Your house, your apartment, your condo, your dorm, basically anywhere you live. And as always, you can shop the link below when something catches your eye, which, let's be real, they will, because these products are amazing. Our guest today is Sava. She is a KonMari consultant, and welcome, Sava.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, we're so happy to have you. Tell us a little bit about you.
So I'm a KonMari consultant. I'm doing professional organizing for 3 years now, and I'm actually enjoying a lot.
Good, good. You know, one of the things that really kind of sparked my interest about the KonMari method is that the premise of the book and the show is about sparking joy. So I think you have to do that not only with like what things you decide to keep in your apartment or your home, but also what you do for a living. So what does it mean to be a KonMari consultant?
So for me, it means that I'm going to work every day and I'm not thinking that it's work. Basically, I'm enjoying every moment. So,
that's beautiful.
Yes. And
well, so you've been a KonMari consultant, you were an actual organizer before you were a KonMari consultant,
yes.
Right? So
yes.
Tell me about that decision when you decide, like, this is what I'm going to do.
So I woke up one morning and told my husband, I'm going to be a professional organizer. And he was like, what? What is that? So,
I love that.
Yes, and I said, I don't know what that is, but I will do that. So I actually didn't even know that that profession exists. I just invented it in my head. I thought that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to be the only one who's doing it. But
I love that.
Actually, there's a whole world out there of professional organizers. So,
well, we need that in the world because,
yes.
I mean, y'all, who here has seen the show Hoarders? That show is terrifying. I'm like, they're falling down under things, and I'm like, I just can't. This brings me anxiety. So, outside of the hoarder world, for an everyday professional organizer, what is your day like?
So basically, I don't work more than 5 hours because I find people get really tired after 5 hour session because it's actually emotionally draining. So I work 3 to 5 hours maximum, and I enjoy every moment of it. I mean, in the morning when I wake up, I just can't wait to go to work and just to see what people have for me.
I love that so much. And so I believe like the 5 hours is usually for your whole space, but you can do just your closet or just your bedroom,
yes.
right?
Yes, depends what you have a problem with. You know, some people have problem with their closet and just they don't want to look at it every day. They just
that would be me, everyone. Yikes.
Pile their clothes on and just they just don't want to deal with it. And then
you're
they
literally
call me.
describing my life, so I will be calling you. So okay, right now, so I'm based in New York City, but I'm originally from San Diego. I lived in San Francisco, and so I'm used to having very teensy tiny places that you pay a lot of money for.
Yes.
Sad times. Mm-hmm. So how would you walk me through a process of like organizing your closet?
So the main thing, what I would say is you put clothes on pile. You have to take everything out and then,
take it all out. You know how long it took me to shove everything in there?
You have to go through the joy check so you can actually see what you want to put it back in your closet. And, I would say go through certain order. Shirts first, pants, and then whatever else you have, jackets, whatever you wear to work. And I would say also change your hangers so they're not wire or plastic, and have a
Do you like
suede.
the suede ones? Those are awesome. And I feel like they're also a lot more long-lasting, right? Like they take up less space, but they're going to last you a long time.
Not only that, a lot of things fall off of those plastic ones, and then they slip off. And so I like those suede ones. They hold the things on.
You are basically telling the story of my closet. There's so like the bottom of my closet, y'all, is a sad like wasteland of items. Like I don't know what is down there anymore. I'm kind of scared to look. So you would say take everything out of your closet, even though it scares you, and then organize by like shirts, jackets, pull everything into separate piles?
Yes, and then go through your joy check. Basically, do you actually wear that shirt? Does it spark joy? You know, and it's like if you say, well, this faded, and but I like this shirt, but you already know the answer.
It's a joy check. I love the joy check. Well, one of my mottos this past year was that if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. So like, unless think about it, like if it's like dating, like you don't want to date someone who you're like, this is cool, like I guess he's all right. You want to meet someone and you're like,
exactly.
Oh my gosh, I have butterflies, like I can't stop smiling. Like that's what you want with the things in your life. Like,
I always think like a perfect pair of shoes.
Ooh,
like,
speaking my language,
one
girl.
of those shoes that you put it on and you always feel good. That's what you want to feel about your closet.
Absolutely.
You want to fall in love in your closet, basically.
I love that so much, and I think that's so relatable, because how many times do we have things in our closet that you're like, this doesn't really fit, and like it makes me look frumpy, but like maybe I'll use it when I go and paint, or like when I'm lounging around the house and I'm like, you want to look sloppy AF in your house? Cool.
Right.
Yeah, no. So managing a small space, like I have a teensy tiny space, how do you go about really making use of the space? Like, should we buy dividers? Like, should we just get rid of half of our closet?
So what I would do is go through organizing process first, and then buy all the containers that you need.
Yes.
I wouldn't recommend actually at all to buy containers and then to organize. You want to go through that organizing process and basically buy containers and use your stuff that you have. I'm sure you have shoe boxes and whatever you have in your house to organize your closet. And like dividers, you can make it yourself,
I love that.
I mean, some people like it to look nice, so they go and buy them.
Yeah. I respect that. I'm one of those people, like, so one of the things when I started doing the KonMari method is like I organized everything in my drawers, right? Like, so when you look at your underwear drawer, like your underwear is just like folded all haphazardly, and then your socks are like mismatched and like rolled over each other, and like that's not a cute thing. Her face was like, no girl, no. So I think if you can make I think of like you're designing, when you're organizing your house or your home, you're also like organizing and designing your life. So you want things to be uncluttered. You want to be like, okay, I am wearing this hot pink shirt. Okay, where is that hot pink shirt? If you have everything folded like right on top of each other, you have to look, and then things get torn away. But I like the KonMari method because everything has a way that it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
And
it's a file fold.
Yes,
exactly.
and a place that it's supposed to be. So when you open your drawer, you're not like, well, it looks like a bomb went off in here. You're like, oh no, here's what I want to wear. Pull it out. It's super easy.
That's the thing. That usually people are just like, oh, I don't have anything to wear. Let me buy more.
Been there. All right, girly, let's get into what we have here today. We have some amazing products that Darlene's going to be showing us, but right now, one of my favorites that I can like not imagine going without. This product is one of those things where I can't imagine like why I never thought of this before. It is seriously incredible. It is this amazing pan organizer from Amazon. It fits all your cooking pans and lids and just like frees up that extra cabinet and counter space. So I'm gonna reveal a little bit too much about myself. So do you guys know those awful, like as seen on TV commercials where like the whole world is in black and white and like they open the cabinet and like all the spices fall on you and they look really sad? Sava, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Sometimes I feel like that is my life, where I'm like, I open everything and it's like, there's this jumbled mess. But then with something like this pan organizer, you're suddenly like, oh, there's another way to go about this. So I'm gonna forever be separating my life into like BPO and APO, before pan organizer, after pan organizer. Am I cheesy? I am. It's okay. I'm doing too much. I know. All right, so you can fit 5 pans in here, which is amazing. You can store it vertically or you can store it horizontally. This is just amazing. You can actually screw these into your walls. I personally am just a lazy daisy, and I like being able to just see things this way. Do you feel like this would be something that you would recommend in like a kitchen overall?
Yes, especially if somebody has a lot of pans, you want to see them instead of going through them to see which one you need. So I think this is definitely yes.
Yeah, what's funny is I think when I think of organizers, I'm always thinking about things for like my closet. I kind of just like, even though I spend a ton of time in the kitchen, I love to cook and I love to bake. My kitchen cabinets are just a hot mess. They're really sad.
Not yours.
Oh, it makes me feel better knowing that like Sava's like, it's not just yours. And I'm like, thank you, Sava. We don't talk about our kitchens enough and the way that we organize our lives, because yes, it's organizing your kitchen, but it is organizing your life. So that way, how much time do you save not having to just like run around and like throw pans everywhere? You don't know where the lids are,
especially lids.
Lids are dangerous. Right now, guys, this beautiful pan organizer is discounted. It's only $14, and you can shop the link below. It is so inexpensive. Are there any other like kitchen items like this that you've seen before?
There are similar ones. I like those that divide plates and.
There are plate dividers. I guess you could also use this to divide plates. I don't know.
Well,
it's definitely better for pans.
Yes, definitely. So. These are that we use mostly in bigger kitchens because people have a lot of pans, so we've
definitely
a lot of lids. But you can use however you like. If in a smaller apartment, you can use it for
so helpful
for plates. Yeah.
I love that. Okay, so this is on my list. The fact that it's also $14, it's a great deal, and it's just gonna help your life substantially. I mean, I literally was looking for this yesterday because I have roommates, and sometimes the pans get all sorts of crazy. Okay. So also, I think what happens is because I have roommates, all of us have we share our cabinets, but each of us gets kind of like a little not like a drawer, but like a little shelf. And so this next product is phenomenal. What we have here is a 7-piece container set that is going to make you look and feel like a complete Kardashian. Have you seen their kitchen tours? It is insane. Those tours are out of this world, but they all definitely have these labeled containers in their pantry. However, these labeled containers will not cost you Kardashian money. This whole set is $37 on Amazon, so it's actually a steal. And I like these because the lids and containers are made with this high resistant plastic, and it's all really durable, so you can lock into it. You don't have to worry about breaking them. I am someone who's really clumsy, so this is great. There is this awesome lock lid mechanism that ensures that everything you put in here is gonna stay fresh. It's I love cookies with an unholy passion. And so I hate when your cookies go stale and sad. No. So easy. This set includes one large 1.9 liter container, 2 medium ones, they're 1.2 liters, and then we have these little baby small ones, and 2 minis. The minis are a half a liter, and these ones are a little bit more. So plus all these together, they are cute. You get reusable chalkboard labels that really allow you to organize your pantry. They are just easy. What would you put in these? I have so many ideas right now.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti is great.
And I love these because, people usually just leave the boxes out, and by the time you go through your boxes, you just don't want to cook anymore.
Fair.
And these, I think, once you label them, you always put the same thing inside. And I just love it. Also, when you use it in the dorm, you put your name there.
Oh, that's so easy, Saba. You're thinking about all the things.
Yes, because you know how they are in the dorm. They just go through your stuff, through your box, and they never replace it. So this way, when it has your name,
Yeah, I love these because they also work for liquids or dry food. They're also really stackable, which is awesome. They fit right on top of each other. These are a multi-use, miracle product you could have in your kitchen. And I like this because for me, not gonna lie, I am all about the aesthetics. And so right now, my cabinet looks like what you were describing, kind of just haphazard boxes that really they're not enticing. They don't make you feel good. You just open it and you're like, well, here's what we're doing right now. But even though it's something really simple like a plastic food container, it can still spark joy. I love things that are very visual and very colorful. So I want everything to be really bright and pretty and open. And then I feel it would also entice me to cook more instead of eating out, which is dangerous. Okay, guys, again, shop the link below. This whole set is $37. It is a steal. I love it. I actually might steal these myself if these go missing. Saba, you and I were out of here. It's dangerous. Okay, up next, we have even more space-saving items that you'll want to add to your spring cleaning shopping list with Darlene. You are not going to want to miss it.
All right, welcome back to In the Know Finds. Every time we go to a new product, I just think ooh, I need that too.
Girl, yeah, this episode is really getting me in the mood to give myself a little cultural reset at home.
Yes, I mean, I'm definitely here for that pan organizer.
Seriously.
I wanted that.
Same.
I need that. So here's another product that can help with that, the closet divider. Basically,
Woo!
it's self-explanatory,
Yeah,
guys.
it is that good. These babies are made of wire and are designed so they can like easily clip into existing shelves, providing some much needed separation.
Oh, yes, we all know that struggle, right? So each divider provides stability so your clothes won't be like falling all over each other or getting all crumpled up together, and you will never have to frantically search over that one sweater, you're like, where is it? And you're ripping it up, you're ripping your closet apart. Like,
Girl,
where is that
I have
sweater?
been there so many times.
Yes.
Like, how is that one sweater always on the bottom?
Yep.
It makes no sense. Like, where did it, how, what,
How?
who, huh?
What?
All right, guys, the wire is coated so the frames will not rust and they will last you a really long time. A set of 8 runs you only $26 on Amazon. There's
right.
a steal.
That's not a steal. Shop that link below, guys. So this is an easy and practical way to stay organized without creating, like a creepy, gross, ugly eyesore in your closet. I think that's a win-win.
It absolutely is. Like, how many times have you been looking for something in your closet and you're just like throwing things out like Carrie Bradshaw?
That's literally
and, like,
every day of my
you're just
life.
like under an avalanche of clothing. Like,
Guys, I mean,
ain't nobody got time.
you're gonna learn a little bit too much about me. That's my life every day. It's
Yeah.
literally, my closet just looks like
That was me this
bomb
morning.
went off. And then every night I have to go home and then reorganize and put everything back. And then what happens in the morning? Another bomb goes off and then my clothes are everywhere.
So
It's the life I live.
I have this really great story. I don't know if I've ever told it to you. So, okay, so
Do you have a daily bomb as well? Like,
so I was dating an amazing ex-boyfriend friend of mine. He's an amazing human, and so it was. So I do a lot of work during New York Fashion Week, and so during Fashion Week, I was like on my computer working on something, and I look up and realize, oh my gosh, I have to be at a show in half an hour, and it's a full half an hour away on the train,
Stop.
and I'm wearing no makeup, like barely showered, like it was not a cute time,
That's
and so I just
tragic.
like, oh girl, and so I'm like running around my apartment, like throwing things out everywhere, and I know it looked crazy, but I was like, whatever. Somehow I still got to my place on time because
Jesus.
fashion shows run a little late, to be
That's
fair. Good
God.
thing.
That's
If you learn
God.
anything from the show,
This
learn
is
that.
true, yeah.
So I remember my boyfriend calls me and he's like, Mel, are you okay? Where are you? I need to know what's going on. And I was like,
uh-oh.
I'm good. And he's like, I think someone broke into our apartment. He's like, I'm happy you're okay. And I was like,
Yes,
oh,
that is hilarious.
that was just me.
He's like, someone broke into the
Yeah, he
apartment.
was so scared.
Oh my God, this happened.
This definitely happened. I was like, that was actually me. And he's like, 1, I hate you. 2, I'm really happy you're okay.
Oh, yeah,
And I
like,
was like, sorry.
Ooh,
Sorry.
Woosah, let's breathe about. Oh
Yeah.
my God, that's
so,
hilarious.
yeah, having things like this, these wire shelf dividers, where, I think it would just save
people's
your
hearts,
life.
their hearts and their health, y'all.
It's not my fault.
No.
Like I'm a tornado.
I feel for you, the Daily Bomb, the tornado. Guys, so this is $26. Make sure to shop that link below. Don't scare your boyfriends or your exes. Or do you want to scare them?
I mean, this is why I am single.
Scare them straight.
Scare them
no.
straight. Let you know this is what you're getting into. All right. Okay. Now here is something I really didn't know existed, but now I just can't really imagine my life without.
Ooh, what, are you going to start separating your life between, the before outlet shelf and the after outlet shelf? I feel
You
like.
know me so well.
Oh yeah, I knew that. I was figuring that much.
Yeah. This is who I am at this point.
This is her.
I live with me, guys.
We love it.
Whew.
So the outlet shelf here is exactly what it sounds like. It's just a little shelf here that's gonna actually just keep your electronics and your Alexa safe. And it's actually great. So you can charge your device as well. So you just literally mount it on top. There's like a little hole here that you can drop your charger cord in there and then place the little, charger box in the outlet.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that it's really easy to install. Like once you screw it in, it fastens really securely to your outlet and it can actually hold up to 7 pounds of weight.
Okay.
It will definitely give you a little more space in your bathroom or if you use like an electric razor or a toothbrush. This outlet shelf is going to change the game for you.
I really love that. And what I also love about it is that it's not like an eyesore.
No.
It's like super thin and like clean and sleek. It just like blends right in your wall, I feel like.
I love that so much. It's also only $10 on Amazon. You can buy it in the link below. Again, it's so inexpensive.
Right.
I like this because since this whole this whole day is about really small spaces and like still big
utilizing your
living.
space, right?
Yeah, like for me, my apartment is teensy tiny, basically a shoebox.
That's New York.
Yeah, that's New York for
New
you.
York life.
Paying a lot of money to live in a really small place, which is fine.
Location.
All location.
Yes.
But so for me, like my bedroom, I honestly, it really doesn't have room for much. So I have like my bed, but I don't have space for a little like nightstand or anything. And so I usually leave my phone, like it's charging and it's like charging on the floor.
Oh, I hate that.
Not cute.
I hate the idea
Not cute.
of putting my phone on the floor too. I mean, for me, I would just want to carry this around everywhere though, because like when I go to a coffee shop or something and like I want to like put my phone charger, I just want to carry this around on the go and just be like, okay, let me just crank in this here and then have my like phone chilling out while I charge it.
I love that. Well, I mean, you can put your phone, you can put like an Echo Dot and an Alexa. There's so many options. One of the things that I really would use this for is I'm one of those people who almost always forgets my wallet or my phone.
Ooh.
So I would plug this in like right next to my door. And so like every time as you're leaving, you're like, all
Grab
right,
and go.
phone, wallet, keys, got it.
Grab and go.
So easy.
Grab and go. That's smart. I would never think about that.
That's because you're not as forgetful as me. So it's good that you don't think about that.
Girl. I'd be forgetting.
Well, for only $10, it's a great investment. And again, like you're saving a lot of space. If you don't have room for like a nightstand or something, this is significantly less expensive than a nightstand.
Oh yeah.
It's not going to be an eyesore, and it's just easy.
Super
$10.
easy install too, right? You just screw it right in and then it's ready to go. And it holds up to 7 pounds too, so.
That is awesome.
Is that enough for a plant?
I mean, I think so.
I don't know. Maybe
I don't know if you guys saw our episode on the sill. We learned a lot about plants, and so I think this is, through my plant knowledge, I think this could fit a ZZ, maybe a very, very, very small snake
little
plant.
thing right here. I just feel like it'd be really cute to look at. Just perched up.
Aesthetics, everyone.
Yes.
Do it for the aesthetics. Bougie but affordable. That is what we
Only
are here
$10.
for.
I'm here for that. You can shop the link below, guys. So what next? So our final product here are actually talking drawer dividers.
Yes, drawer dividers. Tell me more, Darlene.
Okay, yes, I love that energy.
Thanks,
we
girl.
love to see that.
Hey.
So these dividers are expandable and adjustable. You just need to slide and click it in to make it exactly the length you want. And you place it in your drawer, you adjust the fit, and then it locks into place. It's perfect. And its actual spring tension is what makes it stay in place.
This is seriously so easy to use.
Yes.
These are really perfect for your clothes in your dresser, your vanity drawer, with all your makeup, to organize that one the disaster drawer that everyone in their kitchen has, where they just like throw in a utensil and it's like a jumbled mess, and like then you start to question all your life choices. There's like manuals, it's like impossible to open. I need to take a breath. That was a lot. I had a lot of feelings about that.
I call that my junk drawer.
Yeah. That is my life drawer.
This is life. I'm just like, I'll just throw it in the junk drawer.
Yeah.
Right? It's too real. We all know this life, right? So this is going to be on Amazon for $29, and you can fix your disaster drawer, or I like to call it junk drawer. And I've given up on mine, but there's still hope for all of you guys.
There is hope for everyone out there, just not us anymore.
Just not us. I'm like, this is the way my drawer is. That's fine.
This is just who I've become. I live with me, here we are.
Deal with it.
Right. One of the things I love the most is that the ends of these drawers are made out of these foam sponges, so they're really soft. And one of the things that's great about this is it's not going to like damage the inner walls of your drawer. These are soft, but still they're going to really hold steady. The spring here will not weaken over time, so once you install it, you can just forget about it. Set it and forget it.
Set it and forget it.
Cheesy,
Wow.
I know. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
But I'm not.
We love her anyway, right?
Hey,
go home. So a set comes with 5 dividers, and they're each about 4 inches high and 11 to 17 inches long. So that's going to actually give you a lot of leeway to like kind of adjust, and like we said, it's adjustable and expandable.
It makes such a difference. Again, this is only $29, and you're gonna feel like you've really reinvented yourself once you install them. Shop the link below. These are all products that are, what I love about it is they're all products that are really inexpensive, but you will use them every day. And imagine how much time you're gonna save.
That's huge
that's
to
amazing.
Because for me, like organizing is just something essential that we don't think is that important, because everyone's like, oh, I'll just put everything here and
it's fine.
It'll be fine. But no, it's all about cleanliness and neatness as well. Like to me, that also feels like, I'm a little more elevated. I'm like actually adulting and, being grown.
I love that. Well, time is the one thing that you never get back. So
yeah.
I think of like, okay, this is worth, this is $10. Considering how many times I've spent in my apartment, like locked out, where I have to like call my super and be like, hey, I'm so sorry. It's like, it's me again. And he's like, I know, I always see you. And I'm like, I'm sorry. It's like, how much time do you spend like searching for your phone or like looking for your keys, like misplacing things?
Yep.
Like, this is such a great time saver. It's $10.
That's
this
due
is
to
super affordable.
Organization.
Yeah. Lack of organization, y'all.
Yep.
It will get you.
It will get you. No, elevate your life, guys. Step your game up.
It's just
2020, let's get it.
I mean, yeah, and we're getting ready, like spring cleaning is coming up.
Oh, yes.
And so I feel like we always have these deadlines. We're like, when you get to the end of the year, you're like, January 1st is when I'm gonna start my new life and my new diet and do X, Y, Z. And it's like, oh, well, like spring cleaning is when I'm gonna do this. And there's no reason to wait until then.
No.
You're like, you can choose to do this today. Like, start taking these little steps forward today. It doesn't have to be this big, humongous effort.
Yeah. Little by little.
Little by little.
I feel like when I was growing up, we used to do like a Saturday cleanup. It was always like a Saturday cleanup because it was like the day after, we got out of school or whatever, and like it's our first official day that we can just, be home, and then it'd be like, okay, one big cleanup in the morning, and then we could like hang out and have fun and get ice cream in the afternoon, but it was just like that deep clean on Saturdays. And if you take it like week by week, you won't have this, clothing bomb in your room where you're like,
you all know what we're talking about.
It's intimidating after a moment. You're like, oh, I don't really want to get to that. Take it week by week, or just if you pick up one thing after, you don't have to leave it on the floor. Just put it back where you found it if you're trying it on. Like just little things like that really make the difference.
And that's one of the reasons that we wanted to have Sava here from KonMari Consulting, because it's something that like, every day, it doesn't have to be huge efforts, but finding a place where things belong helps you to find where you belong. And like, if we're thinking like the greater picture of the world, little things like that just make a huge difference. And you ask yourself, like, does this spark joy? Does it spark joy?
That. I love that because I feel like people don't think about that. You're just hoarding and holding on to clothes, and you're like, okay, this is a cute, item I have, and like I wore it one time, but I'm literally probably never gonna wear it again. Like, it maybe sparked joy for like that day, but like, are you really gonna keep wearing it?
Nope, the answer is no.
You're most likely not. And then after some time, it's out of season, and you're like, oh wait, but it'll come back, and it's like, no, but at that time, it's gonna be like evolved into something completely different.
Absolutely.
It's just better to get rid of it.
It really is. Remember, guys, ask yourself, does this spark joy? Or you can use my slightly more not PG version, but if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no.
Oh,
I mean, that works too.
And get rid of it.
Get rid of it, because then it opens up space for other things in your life that you want, which I love. Again, guys, this is $29 on Amazon. Shop it in the link below. These are just such great products, and you are going to fall head over heels for them.
Yes. I'm really gonna be upset with all this.
I think I'm ready to go home now and like organize my entire apartment. I'm getting tired.
It's definitely like 12:30 in the afternoon.
Mind your business, Darlene. This is not about you.
Oh, okay.
All right, fine. Okay, I'll wait until later then, but I am so excited to get organized.
Yes, this girl, she's crazy. Okay, thank you to our guest, Sava, who was our expert on all things tidy. Please make sure to check out Marie Kondo Consultants. And of course, thank you for joining us today for our episode of In the Know Finds, y'all.
This has been such a pleasure. We will see you tomorrow.
Yes. Bye.
Bye. We love you.
Yes.